Hi Internet, YouTube, everybody else out there. It's RussNJ here, and today I'll be talking about building Gundams. Why does this topic are you wondering, like, Russ, you usually do K-pop, you usually do like K-pop related stuff, or Warframe related stuff. Reasons is that taking a break on K-pop reactions because no one's made requests and nothing's piqued my interest in terms of the K-pop MV reactions as of late. Warframe, there isn't that much new stuff going on. I'm waiting for the Planes of Eidolon to really like show some stuff that happens. In addition to that, I mean, Bappy Bit Me is right now, as if you can see right here, she is doing a stream on building Gundams and doing other cool shit. So I figured, like, oh, why don't I start building Gundams? I haven't built one in a while, so I'm gonna be building one today. I got this SD grade. SD, I got this one from my local Gundam store called Gundam Planet. Check them out if you're in the local Jersey, New York area. Maybe you'll like it. Or, Image Anime. You got your various anime shops that sell these types of Gundams. Or maybe the HG grade that I'll be building eventually, but not today. Today's session is solely on this. I will be showing the instructions on how you build it, how quick it is. Sometimes some of these are really quick. The last SD I built maybe took half an hour, and I was like, bam, knocked it out the park. The HGs took me an hour because I wanted to make sure like everything's clean and stuff, and I was, So aside from that, I definitely say check out Bappy Bit Me on Twitch because she'll be doing like real grades, master grades, and some other varying Gundam building stuffs. Okay, so that's my recommendation. Let's get to the building. Now, as I'm taking out some of the pieces, you'll notice in some of the instructions they have certain letters that go with them. A, B, C, and D. And you'll see them right here on the top here. You'll see that they say A or B as such. So when you see it all, or when you see it, you'll see them have the proper letter. So you always look at the top tab and see what letter is corresponding to the instruction that you're given right now. And then also we're given stickers that have numbers on them when you can see it. You really can't see it right now because there's just a lot of reflection from my camera to this. So you'll have a little bit of that going on. And as I go through it, I'll show you more of what I get going on here and how I'm going to try attempting some of these things. Ideally for the stickers, you should have tweezers to try and take them out, but I'm lazy and or just unready, so yeah, I won't be able to take out stickers nicely, so we'll find out how it looks when I do it. Alright, so I'll be going through instruction set 1. It is saying to get to piece B at number 2. So you'll see on these little corners here the numbers that correspond with various instructions. I'll be using the tweezers to cut them all out nicely. From now on, it's probably just going to be a speed build with the instructions just to show you what I'm doing. So let's go. Also, have a Q-tip ready in case you don't have tweezers, so you can nicely place it in and you won't leave any like bumps. It has enough force to force the sticker in place, but not enough to like leave a dent or a scratch mark on the sticker, which is what I did with some of the other tools that you saw me use previously. So that's another tip there that I forgot to mention. And always double check for like use of stickers and placing things, because sometimes places might not be nicely accessible, and so you want to always double check where you do certain things. You know, because you don't want to be like, oh, I forgot this sticker, where's it go? No, I have to take this apart again. Always try to do it right the first time, take it slow, take it nice and easy, and you'll get where you gotta go. And that was just part 1. Part 2 coming up very soon. Please make sure you have your parts in a more organized fashion than I do, because I'm just picking them up in whatever fashion I feel like, to be honest. Okay guys, we'll be going on to part 2 now, and I'm still doing the relative style of it's gonna be, you know, done really fast, or it's gonna be at least edited really fast, so you can kind of just see the instructions and how you place in pieces and the overall essence of it. So always have your pieces ready and nearby, so you can just like reference them and just look at the instructions. So this instruction here says I need C, and I didn't open C, so always make sure you have everything ready and opened. So right now it's asking me for C2, and so here's C2. Like I did last time with every other part, just cut it with these nippers nice and slow. You want like very clean cuts at the end of each of these so they look nice. Wow. Try to have a more focused hand than I do right now. Alright, so this instruction says get sticker number 2.
Listen to my name, listen willow and along the stream that runs to the sea. Listen to my name, listen willow and
Okay guys, as you couldn't tell, I was a little bit struggling with these stickers. Stickers are a little hard, you know, for them pro builders, which I have some friends who like really love, like, you know, making Gundams and GUNPLA, etc. They sometimes use markers, sometimes they use paint, sometimes they just use like really precise tools to make this look nice. For me, I'm just your filthy casual in building these because it's fun. And here is my output so far. I have the head, with stickers. The chest and with stickers. I didn't place on the back yet because I was like, I don't know if they'll mess my handing out. So you can always attach things together later on if the instructions say so. So if it's like an independent piece like this, the back piece, and then to the chest piece, you could easily just be like, okay, let me get my stickers, let me do my paint first, let this dry, or let it sit, you know, like get it all nice. And so, you know, you can just place these in right here, like that. You see? So yeah, that is what I got so far. I will attach the head later, but actually I want to attach everything once it's all done, you know? So we'll be getting to part 3 in just a moment. Okay, now we're going to get started on part 3. Part 3, same process. I'm going to be showing you pieces. You'll see the instructions on the upper left-hand corner or somewhere on the screen. I'll figure that out in editing, but you'll be seeing the pieces somewhere. And let's begin. Where am I with this shit? I lost count. That's not good. Always have your tools ready, everything handied right by, so you can easily start. I'm sorry if I'm not doing this in proper view where you guys can see the cuts, but ideally when you... Now, I know this is a little bit late in the video, but if you see this little in-between right here, like right here, like that little piece that's connecting, you want to cut in between here. So you want to, if your nippies or your nippers look like this, you'll have the flat edge on the piece that you want, and then you want this bit on top, so it's like laying on top of it, like so. Make the cut, and bam! Easily severs it, no issues. Minimum sanding, at least in my opinion. And now you want to make sure you do a complete cut, so if you can see it, 1, 2, 3. So you want to make that kind of cut, so you can get like the most amount of the stuff out of there as soon as possible. Now, I will go back to speed building. Dun, 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 dun. Always make sure you have your letter boards ready close by, so in case you're like, wait, I don't see it on this piece, and you're like, oh wait, make sure it's the right letter and the right number when you cut it out. Please tell me that I need number 3. Yes, I did need number 3. Oh boy. See? This process will be a lot easier when I figure out how to like film this a little bit better. Hey, what's good? Okay, cool. We have an arm. We are right-handed now. So I'm gonna put some of these parts off to the side, because, well, more like I'll put these in here, have those right there. This one's scrapped, so that just goes away. Garbage. Think that was all garbage? Well, I lost it. Oh well. Anywho, these will be right here. So once it's all done, I can show you the final finished product. Alright, so now we need A11 to finish off part 3. I guess any of these will do? Yeah? No? I suppose any of these will do. Just to verify, so that's that one right here. Be careful, always verify where the markers are. So you'll see this little nub right here, you have to keep that. Don't cut here if you're making this kit. You'll see right here where the separations are. Usually they're held by like a small little smidge of plastic or whatever it is, or whatever this whatever material this is, and you'll know where the cut goes. There we go. So with this, I believe the right arm is sort of done. I think. Is this stickers to put on this thing? Is this stickers? Nope. Okay, there's no stickers. So now I'm officially done with part 3. Yeah, was good, yeah. Alright, Where is up next? Part 4. Part 4 is just making the other arm. Same process, just gonna speed right through this. Alright, that was part 4. Parts 3 and 4 were just building the arms and having that come together. Part 5 is looking like it's the fleet. So, as you see in the instructions on the screen, just follow those as if you were building one. So it's pretty much, like, literally building an SD is just following the instructions on the manual. And just having the proper tools also is just another thing about, like, having this is just, it just makes the ish a lot easier. Like, tons easier. So... just a note to everyone, please be careful with these super small pieces. Super small pieces, if you don't take them off right, you might end up losing them, and each of these pieces are pretty important because if you saw in the earlier parts, these are to be snapped on to these to certain portions and are used as the joints, you know, the ball joint that makes it like move all like, you know, 360 on the x-axis and stuff. So just a note to y'all, just in case you're like, oh, I don't need these small parts. Yes, you need all the parts. Everything is important. Nothing is just like, oh, it's not like IKEA where you just like build stuff and then you're like, oh, I can do whatever. It's not, there's no consequence. Yes, there's consequence. So be mindful of all your parts. And yeah, you'll have a good time if you have all the parts. Yeah. Alright, that should go on like so. Does that mean it just does this? Really? What the oh no! Oh no! Panic! 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 Oh no! 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 Oh my God! No! No! What's going on here? Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh no! Panic! Panic all around! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh gee whittakers, surely me. When you panic, do not panic if you make a mistake. Just slowly try to undo your mistake. And if you can't, cry like I do, because I kind of scared about how this played out just now. Well, that is the other foot. So yeah. Okay. Now that that panic episode's kind of over, just continue building the rest of this because I believe I am at that comfy stage where I can start continuing without issue. That's the leggies. These are the feet. There you go. I'm just going straight to number 7 because it's just like, it's pretty much most of the parts are almost done. It's all almost here. And, oh shit. Okay, now. Is there anything else for C? I don't think so. Or, oh, there's a side with thing. Okay, cool. Yay. I'm almost done. I'm only like maybe 3 steps away. Yay. Oh boy. I recommend not, like, stickers are really complicated. Like, this may look okay from afar, but up close it's a little bit garbage in my opinion. I mean, hey, it's fun. I'm still having fun doing this, but it's just like, I'm like, regrets. So be mindful how you place on the stickers, because you might kick yourself in the ass later if you don't do it right. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. No, 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 no. Let's just use my fingers, because... Okay. Alright. Just pat it down so it's flat, like that Bruno Mars perm song. Just pat. Sometimes, for some stickers, just pat, pat, pat so it's flat. And if you just really like desperate to try and use the softer side of the swab, which I recommend doing, you just got to be really careful, make sure it's all wound up. Dab, dab, dab. There we go. Looks wonderful. I'm not actually ashamed of this. I'm actually pretty proud of this. Blow off any like lint that may be residue from this. Let's see what's the next part of the instructions. I've been just looking at sticker shit for so long. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's good. And then you just attach that to A5, which is the last A piece that's not the saber, because I totally didn't remember there was a saber there. Alright, it's pretty much just put the Gundam together and give it the accessories, but we're gonna do the last bits of sticker stuff for the shield, so you know I can just get that out the way. And I mean, I may as well get everything done now, right? We'll all go and go, right? So yeah, let's just cut out the shield. Well, take out most of the shield. Then you take out the beam saber, which will be right here. Alright, now that this is all done, I'm pretty sure it's all relatively put together, more or less. Oh wait, we forgot the blaster. Let's get that blaster out here, so... Oh boy, this one's a little bit complicated. Let's get that one there, get that one there. Alright, the blaster is out. Now let's assemble it as super editing speed go. I'll show you guys a nicer picture of it when I clean this shit up. Thank you guys for watching. I don't know what else to say. I hope y'all like this. I'll give you, I mean, if anything, go watch Bambi Bit Me make Gundams. Like, she's making real grades, perfect grades, and other cool stuff. I personally will try to do that later on. Maybe around Christmas. Who knows? Anyway, guys, have a good night, and this has been RussNJ. Peace out!